Alright guys, got a job to do. It's a job I fucking hate doing, but it's got to be done. As some of you might know, I have a beehive, so that's me beehive. Over there, it's a flow hive, so to get my honey out, I don't have to go into the hive. I can just get it out the back, and I'll do a video of that next time I harvest. But there's not much honey in there at the moment. But what I do need to do is I need to get into the hive and check the bottom and do just a check, really, a hive check on the base, make sure everything's good and make sure my honeycomb's all good, not any old comb, and that everything's happy. The only problem with that, I have to go into the hive. My bees are not the friendliest of bees, and they don't like me when I do that, and basically I've left it till this afternoon to do, because once I do this I can't come out in my backyard for the rest of the day because they'll fucking sting me. So I'm going to go and suit up, and then I'll do a bit of video when we're in there, so you guys can have a look in the hive and get a bit of an idea on what it's like. And my mate Jimmy Primal, he would bloody understand this. I watched a video of his the other day and he got stung, and I tell you, his bees are not going to be as pissed off as this, so he'll understand how I'm feeling. So I'll go, first thing I've got to do, I will jump onto, is I've got to check my seat. The last time I did this, I didn't realise, but a mouse ate a hole in the back of the suit. And part way through it, I realised this, and I ended up with 16 bee stings. And nothing I could do about it. They were inside the suit, and there was a shitload more bees outside the suit. And I got stung everywhere, belly button, armpit, it sucked. So, yep, beehive. Daz, go get the suit and we'll go and have a look. Hopefully I don't get stung. I fucking hate it, eh? Alright guys, I'm in here, all suited up in the world's oldest bee suit. Yeah, I'm a tight ass, I should really buy another one. I did actually try and buy another one before the pandemic hit, and all the supplies dried up. So I got my smoker. What we'll do is we'll put a bit of smoke around them. They say it calms them down, but I don't know. My bees still seem to want to sting the shit out of me, so I'll try to do my best with this filming. What I'll do is I'll just put it over here on a stand and let you sit back and have a laugh. Probably at my expense. We'll see. How's that go? Yeah, you can see it. I'll take this lid off. Bit of old comb in the top. Not too worried about that. That's the top. Have a quick look at these. There you go. That's inside. So I just need to check these frames, see if they're still good. If not, I've put some new frames in there and jostle stuff around. So I should have some honey in there and maybe some babies. I'll bring the camera, bring it over here. So what I've got here, guys, this is old comb. So I'll probably replace a few frames because this is getting dark, there's not much in it. So I'll just... So again, the frames are a bit old, so I'm going to replace them, but I'll keep this one because these here are brood and this is pollen, and there is a little bit of honey in there, not much, so I'm going to move these to the out, put some new in. So they're brood baby bees, some of them about to hatch. So that one will go back in. So again, a lot of bees on here. The stuff's getting a bit old, so can't change it all out. As you can see there's quite a bit of pollen packed in. There's a bit of honey in this one. I'll just trim off the bottom. Make sure we put the bees back in here. And now we're happy, guys. See, that's what it looks like inside. You can see the pollen, you can see a bit of brood in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the outside frames out, replace them, and then we'll put them back on the inside with their empty frames, and then I'll come back and probably end of the season and I'll change these dark frames out. The old dark frames, I don't know, the bees don't use them as well, so I'll give them some fresh stuff in there. Maybe that'll encourage them a bit. Put this back over here. So what I want to do is I'm going to put some of these bare frames in, so there's nothing on them. The bees will build off of this little wooden strip, and they'll have some nice fresh stuff in there to kick on with. So alright, so what I'm doing is I'll put two new frames there on the outside. I'll move these back across and I'll put another frame on the outside here. Got to clean all this shit off here. Just tidy it up a bit. Be quite honest, the hive is overdue. I didn't do it last year. I think I got stung the shit of and I put it off, but the bees have actually mellowed a bit, so all this stuff here is off the bottom of the frames, and I don't want that there, so I've deliberately taken that up. They've probably put that there because of the old honeycomb in here, so I'll give them more room and hopefully they'll kick off. It'll probably put me backwards a little bit with my honey collection. Oh, there's a lot of bees here, guys, but they're behaving. So I think there's a few stings in my camera, but it's all good. So guys, that's one of the flow frames. It's one of the things that actually collect the honey for me. Put a key in the top, turn it, and this bit changes from honeycomb pattern to channels. probably a bit close to channels, and the honey flows down and then out. So I'll just pull them out, mainly because they're a bit stuck up, just to give them a bit of a clean up. The bees have stuck everything to the bottom, so I'll just get rid of some of this wax, just so when you're doing your work it's a bit easier. Oh, we're all done. It's all back together. Wasn't the tidiest in there, not super happy, but that's what happens when you don't open it up for over a year, probably closer to 2, and things get a bit messy in there. So I've upset them. I'll pay the price. I won't get honey for a little bit, but hopefully they'll all come back. A bit more space in there for them. I've done it in spring, so I hope that works. So yeah, so I'll have a look at this footage. Don't take me as a professional, don't take me as an example. I should have been in there sooner, but lesson learnt. But on the more important side, I didn't get stung.